Affordable housing, unaffordable fees.
They qualified for affordable housing assistance from the city of Austin, but rising property owner association fees are putting low-income homeowners in a pinch. So they called the KVUE Defenders to investigate.
Here's investigative reporter Erica Proffer.
You want to go for a walk?
In a city where unaffordability
All right, come on, Max.
forces every dollar to stretch,
Attached house. They call them row homes. It looks like a movie set to me.
buying a home
Like it's so quiet and all the houses are so cute
can seem
and cheerful
out of reach.
and kind of European.
So the city of Austin works with developers and charities to give people like Nicole Longyon a hand up.
Oh my gosh. It was amazing, crazy.
Nicole moved into her Habitat for Humanity row home in 2021. It's part of a group of affordable homes in Austin's Miller
And
community.
we felt super lucky to be here.
But that luck, turns out, came with unexpected costs.
At the time of closing, the homeowners association payment was estimated to be about $200 a month.
But when she moved in, the association fees jumped from $200 to more than $350 a month. Records show it's to pay for damages caused from the deadly February 2021 winter storm.
It was going to be 3 years of raised fees, and then in 2024, it was going to come back down.
When she got these letters from the Property Owners Association warning of another possible increase,
Yeah,
she called the KVUE Defenders.
I don't know what to do, but we were kind of fed up with the fact that it wasn't going to be lowered back down, and I said, well, we've got to do something.
We dug through development records, the community's governing documents, and city reports. 11 row homes here in the Miller development cost taxpayers more than $500,000. To qualify for an Austin Habitat for Humanity home, Nicole and the other homeowners here had to volunteer 200 hours, carry a credit score of 620 or higher, show consistent employment in the area, and could not make more than 80% of the median family income.
We went to all this trouble. This was supposed to be our shot, to have an opportunity to be a landowner, to get ahead, to pass something on to our children, and we may not be able to hold on to it because of these extra fees.
It's not only Habitat homes, not only the Miller development, and the city knows it.
We've been in those situations many different times.
In May 2022, Austin Housing Department leaders told the Housing and Planning Committee the city's affordability programs do not set people up for long-term affordable ownership.
The special assessments down the road create, frankly, an undue and uneven burden for our low and moderate income homeowners.
As those costs rise, as the homeowners association agreements change over time, that's where the city loses our ability to actually protect and provide that stability for the homeowners that end up in those units.
No one from Austin Housing and Planning would go on camera with us. Instead, we received an email statement that reads, in part, the city works to maintain pricing sustainability through our developer subsidy and incentive program. Unfortunately, there may be external market factors that increase costs across the board. Austin Housing partnered with the University of Texas School of Law to figure out a way to help people manage fees charged by ownership associations.
This is a real serious issue with significant negative consequences.
Third-year law student Madison DeLuca, a professor and another student, authored this report. It shows one solution could be a city emergency fund.
Often these emergency funds are distributed as low interest or even zero interest loans that then can be repaid upon sale of the home.
It's sort of this hard situation that people are put in. So you have to make enough to get the mortgage, but not too much that you don't qualify for the program. And then any sort of fees or assessments or something like that.
And a potential solution that can really help set homeowners up for success a bit more is something kind of more structural on the front end.
Structural, such as setting a sales price cap that accounts for condo assessments and require or encourage discounted condo assessments.
Other cities have done this really successfully.
Really just take a look at the report.
Austin council members backed the report and the recommendations.
It makes me feel unwelcome in this community because of the fees are so high.
The Miller Master Association's approved budget shows nearly $1 million going to pay off storm deductibles. Insurance premiums went up 10% from 2022 to 2023.
I just wish they would work with us. We're not asking for $0.
The Miller Property Owner Association also refused our request for an interview, but answered our questions via email. The community manager wrote the POA is responsible for most of the exterior elements of Miller's row homes. And added insurance will cost more next year, but it does not mean that monthly assessments would also go up, and any increase will be minimal.
You know, it makes me feel like I can't enjoy it if I'm struggling so much to afford it.
So she says she'll keep stretching every dollar.
You want to go for a walk?
To try and make it work.
Okay.
The city recently approved another planned development with affordable home ownership. And this time, the city requires the landowner to develop a plan to manage property association fees. So you can read about that deal, the UT research, and find out why it's hard to sell the home and move. It's all online with this story at KVUE.com. For the KVUE Defenders, I'm Erica Proffer, KVUE News.